Both Becky Lynch and Charlotte have earned championship gold here in WWE. But while Becky had to work hard all day, every day to earn those accolades, some might say Charlotte was handed her opportunities.
Look, there's no denying the Queen's lineage opened doors for her, but she still had to live up to those incredible expectations. Charlotte worked just as hard, if not harder, than Becky Lynch to get where she is. Charlotte's about to prove that it's not so easy to dethrone the Queen.
I think you both make good points, but what we can all agree on is that these two superstars represent the absolute best of women's wrestling today, and we're in for a real show here tonight.
Maneuvers out of that to gain some control of their own.
Drops the knee. Steering clear there.
Locking up with one another.
Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock. They found a way to turn the tables, holding on to a wrist lock. Gets out and goes on the offensive with a hammerlock.
Being brought down, now applying the chin lock. And locking in the armbar.
Arm drag.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing.
Becky has lost any momentum here.
Yeah, Becky's completely at the mercy of the Queen right now. Forearm.
Set hard into the corner.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Well, there she goes.
Cutting her off in the middle of her little performance. That's what you have to do.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Becky Lynch has enjoyed a long and decorated in-ring career, but that also means she's racked up a long and decorated list of injuries. I'm just saying, a smart competitor would look to zero in on some of those problem areas, so to speak.
Fair point, Corey. That's a ruthless, albeit cunning strategy to take on the man.
She's able to evade. Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent.
If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out. Gets back in the ring and the match continues.
Fighting back with everything she has. Flair now is dictating the pace.
Yeah, ruthless attacks putting Becky on the back foot here. Call it cheap, call it cunning. Just make sure you call it effective.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Exploder suplex.
She's going in for the pin.
She breaks the count quick.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
Becky can't stop this string of offense.
Lynch is going to have to dig down deep here.
Back suplex.
Sent right into the corner. In full control here. Face first in the turnbuckle.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and natural selection. Lynch is done.
The cover on Lynch. Shoulders down.
is still burning. You come at the man, you'll have to come harder than that.
And Charlotte has to stay composed, has to keep her cool. She didn't get the result she wanted, but she has to follow up quickly.
Charlotte Flair sizing up her opponent. There's a handspring.
Becky moves. Got the arm trapped. Looking for Iron Star Cradle.
And she kicks out right away.
Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
Suplex.
Launched.
Shot to the face gets them out of that spot. Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
Oof. But here comes the fire.
Golly, that sounded rough. Charlotte with the spear. The Queen just unleashed her royal wrath.
Oh, Charlotte Flair steps through. Here we go. Figure 8. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Dodges her. Becky Lynch unleashing clothesline after clothesline. Oh, followed by a calf kick.
Becky and Charlotte are showing us what makes them the very best in the business.
This match has been non-stop highlights.
From the middle rope. Oh, a splash.
Get yourself out of harm's way.
Being carried around now.
Sit out powerbomb.
And Charlotte was put in check there.
No denying Becky's desire inside of a fight.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
And this one might be headed ringside. Oh, Charlotte waylays her.
Going up. Uh-oh. Going down. Punches and counters out.
Oh, man. We might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table. What a match.
It's total madness in here.
Becky Lynch. Manhandle slam.
Becky has opened up an opportunity.
Oh, she kicked out.
It's not often Charlotte comes that close to defeat. You have to think the temperature of this match has just been turned up a notch.
And Becky Lynch is nothing if not a thinking woman's competitor. Surely she's already thinking about her next steps. Lynch's strategy paying dividends.
Gonna be tough to slow Becky down now. Charlotte might be waking up.
Yeah, Charlotte able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Becky holds her off.
And Becky more than living up to her last kicker moniker there.
All of Charlotte's work is being broken down by the second. She's in some real trouble.
Stomping away.
Becky's looking to go airborne.
From the top. Oh, back landing.
That's not what she had planned.
Ah, Charlotte caught by the counter. Lands a timely reversal.
Lynch from behind. Hook it. And the manhandle slam. Charlotte is in trouble.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, the Man Becky Lynch.
A huge huge victory for Becky Lynch tonight. It was always a personal battle against Charlotte Flair, and Lynch never showed any signs of backing down.
Tonight was more evidence that Becky does not duck and dodge Charlotte, because the man knows the right road isn't the easy road when you're blazing trails.